Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised everything worked correctly the second time through, at least the build did. And remember, if you see any error message here, try flipping over to the QA, try comparing your code to mine on GitHub, because it's so incredibly likely that it's just a tiny typo. So at this point, it looks like the build successfully ran. All that really means is that we built our images, pushed them off to Docker Hub, and then ran some commands against kubectl on our production Kubernetes instance over here. Now, before we try to actually test out our site inside of Kubernetes or anything like that, I want to very quickly open up Docker Hub. I want to look at some of the different repos that we have inside of here. How about, say, multi-server? If I look at multi-server and then look at my tags, I'll see that both the latest tag and this new long tag right there were updated just 2 minutes ago. So that definitely means that I now have a permanent backup of my code as it was at this commit right here, or the image, I should say. And I also have a completely up-to-date tag of latest that new engineers can pull down in the future and know without a doubt that, yeah, they're running the latest version of this image. So that's definitely cool. Now, the next thing I want to do is go back over to my Kubernetes dashboard. So once over here, I'm going to refresh the page. And then I'll take a look at the workloads tab. So now over here, oh, this is pretty awesome. I see that I've got my client deployment, Postgres Redis server worker. All those deployments have been created. You can click into one of these deployments and you'll see all of the different pods that it manages, along with a couple of graphs detailing the runtime information about this deployment. So here's the managed pods right here. A little information about each one that's running, and of course we can click into each of those and see information about that individual pod as well.